So Steve Harvey finally responds to the Katt Williams interview on Club Shay Shay and gets on the radio, and this is what he had to say in response to what Katt Williams said in that interview.
Hold it, Tommy. Hold it, Tommy. So you a comedian, you a radio host.
Uh-oh.
Yes. And now you got a game show? I'm finna go on Shannon Sharp's show and accuse you of stealing my whole real. I thought you were supposed to go there and enlighten people.
And then the next day, Steve Harvey gets on Twitter and says this: "You don't have to address your haters, 100. Steve said you don't have to address your haters, but at the same time, he got on the radio, and even though he kept it short, what did he do? Address a hater, right? And he proceeded to say that Katt got on that interview and said that Steve stole material from him. But what is it that Katt actually said?
The same Steve that went to go watch Mark Curry do his whole sitcom and then stole everything Mark Curry had. Now Steve got a sitcom where he the principal and he wear a suit and then he gets this high top fade, making all black men think he got the best lineup in the business. And it's a man unit. Then you ask it, why you not a movie star? I didn't want to be a movie star. This the same Negro that hated on Bernie with this same thing. I didn't want to be a movie star. No, you couldn't be a movie star. There are 30,000 new scripts in Hollywood every year. Not one of them asks for a country bumpkin black dude that can't talk good old baby and look like Mr. Potato Head. There ain't none. You would have to have range. I played a lot of characters, 60 movie roles. I'm not playing Katt Williams in there.
I don't know, Katt. We might not let you drink anymore the way I mean, we ain't even got...
I'm not fueled by alcohol. I've had a sip, less than you. The truth don't need motivation. I'm just saying I can't let these dudes lie.
And y'all probably thinking the same thing that I'm thinking. Steve Harvey get on the internet and says you don't got to respond to your haters is a quick, easy cop-out. Nah, Steve, you can't go out like this. Katt Williams got on that interview, got on that show, so that he can address the things that people were saying about him. And what, you can't do the same? But guess what, y'all? There is one more response from Steve Harvey. Let's listen.
Steve Harvey here. Yeah. You thought I was gonna run, huh? Y'all wondering, where's Steve Harvey? I know people been waiting on my response to what Katt Williams done said on Club Shay Shay. I was on Club Shay Shay before Katt Williams. See, the reason why it took so long, I had to pray to God to give me the strength not to get mad. God talked to me every day. Every day. I've been in this business a long time, boy. See, you done messed up with the wrong one. See, you just sitting there talking that bull to Shannon Sharp, talking about I couldn't be a movie star. Yeah. I guess you didn't see you got served. Yeah, that there was acting, huh? Then you gonna say, I took Mark Curry's jokes and stole his show. Boy, you got the nerve to call me Mr. Potato Head. Calling my ass Mr. Potato Head. Yeah. Woo! That was a good one. I ain't gonna lie. That was a good one. But I digress. So what? I wore a wig, huh? People asking, why did you wear a wig? Where and when did you get the wig? Whatever. But y'all just thought that shit was real. Everybody thought my shit was tight. They thought it was a real hairline. Huh?
We did. Oh my God, Godfrey is freaking hilarious, man. Look, that's all the response we needed. We don't even need nothing else from Steve Harvey. We good. I think Steve Harvey sent Godfrey to do the response for him.
So this is like Steve Harvey telling people he used to be homeless. That's my story. That's not his story. Steve Harvey wasn't never homeless. When Mark Curry was touring with him 25 years ago, he was making $3,000 a show in cash and doing 5 shows a week. They just tell the stories. Thanks to my wife, I'm where I am. You said that about the first wife. You forget that? You told us it was her. Then you went and married somebody else that think like a man.
What up, y'all? What's up? It's I'm gonna address this Katt Williams thing one time, man. I saw people on there really commenting about that. Look, I have no idea what this brother is talking about. That joke is over 30 years old, close to 30-something years old. I did the Kings of Comedy in 1999 probably had been doing that joke 6, 7 years before that. I don't even know if Katt was doing comedy then. So, you know, again, he's a talented brother. I have no idea what he's talking about. I've never seen Katt do a space shuttle joke. So, you know, there may be something that he believes is true. I've written a lot of jokes. I've had a lot of comedians steal my jokes as well. So I understand if you feel, you know, slighted by that, but that's my joke. That's my joke, dog. Driving a space shuttle to the moon, cigarette, cutie pie rocking in the background, parallel parking the space shuttle. It's my joke, dog. So that's what I believe it to be. So, all right.
I mean, if we're being honest, if you modified the joke and changed it from a car to a spaceship, yeah, that's when it became your joke. The modified version of it is your joke. Look, as a fan of Cedric the Entertainer, grew up watching him for years, from the Steve Harvey show to his stand-up specials and comedies. I hate that I don't believe him. Yo, everybody I know that sat here and just watched that thought to themselves, that's it. I don't believe you, man. I don't believe you. This all you got? This is your response? This is all you had to say? Dang, I was hoping for more. I know we all felt the same way.
So I keep getting lots of contact about my thoughts on the Katt Williams interview on Club Shay Shay. The interview heard round the world. Number one, I want people to keep in mind, my dad has been dead for 15 years, so I have not been fully immersed in the world of comedy. I don't know the ins and outs. I don't know Katt Williams. Never met him. That's one person I never did get to meet when my dad was alive. But from everything that I've ever heard my dad, you know, say, he's always seemed like a stand-up dude. So I have no qualms, no quarrels with him. I thought the interview was hilarious, entertaining. That man dropped so many one-liners that I'm sure we are going to be wearing down to the ground in this year of our Lord 2024. One of my biggest takeaways in watching people's responses was how people were kind of like, oh, that's kind of sad, like, outside of being, you know, tickled by it. And I've seen people say stuff like, it's like watching, you know, your uncles go at it and you're like, oh, why can't we all just get along? Well, I mean, because everybody doesn't get along. Like, I think that's one of the misconceptions about comedians, and I guess it's due to the fact that what they do brings so much joy to others, that the perception, the expectation is that behind closed doors, everybody gets along, everybody it's love. And no, it's not. They've always been competitive. It's always been, as far as I've ever witnessed in watching my dad, it's always been kind of cutthroat.
And I'm trying to school her. You don't do your material around a lot of comedians. That's like stealing in front of the police. You don't do it. They mean well, but they sit on the side. Ooh, that's funny. Next thing you know, you see it on HBO or something. You be sitting at home. That shit's mine, you know. But ain't nobody gonna believe you. First come, first serve. You know. So when you do new stuff, you never. I'm telling you, for you comics coming up, never bring your stuff out in front of a house full of comedians. You will never work a lot. Especially established comedians like myself, you'll never work a lot. I got too much pride. I can't take something that ain't mine. You know what I mean? I can't go up and say something ain't mine. The kick about going up there is making people laugh about something that you wrote.
Fourth King, I got the offer.
Then what happened?
But I turned it down.
Why?
Because you shit on Bernie. And I know the truth. You think I'm gonna let you shit on Bernie and then come get me? I'm the next king? You. Like, what are you talking about? They think they can rewrite history. Guy Torry did a beautiful special about the Comedy Store and Fat Tuesday, where he said that Steve and Cedric and Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish came through there and made... All lies. Steve and Cedric never performed at the Comedy Store at all. Tiffany was only seen at the Laugh Factory.
It's me, Guy Torry, your guy, Guy Torry. I need to address this Katt Williams situation, man. I normally don't get into stuff like this, but since my name was mentioned, I need to clear some things up real quick. First of all, I'm not taking any sides, man. You know what? He mentioned Fat Tuesdays. He mentioned my documentary on Amazon Prime right now, which is streaming strong. And he mentioned it was a beautifully done documentary, which it was. But we told no lies. And it was mentioned that in the Club Shay Shay interview that Cedric did not come through Fat Tuesdays, which is not true. Check it out. Cedric the Entertainer and Joe Torry, 1995, Fat Tuesdays. The Katt Williams himself, film director F. Gary Gray, Chris Rock, Guy Torry, Cedric the Entertainer. Some closer looks.
Cedric the Entertainer!
Started out as one night.
As y'all saw, Guy Torry said that Katt Williams was incorrect about that statement that he made about Cedric the Entertainer not performing at Fat Tuesdays. Now, I looked to see if I could find some evidence of him getting on stage and performing. That clip ended right there. I didn't do that. Katt Williams never said that he wasn't there. He just said he didn't get on stage and perform. Now, he might have got on stage and graced the stage and said a few words, but that didn't necessarily mean he got up there and performed. But at the same time, it doesn't mean that he didn't get up there and performed. What Katt said about Tiffany Haddish was true, and heck, even Guy Torry admits to that.
And from Fat Tuesdays, there were some pretty dynamic actors and comedians who graced that stage, who really greatly credit that particular entity for launching and being the catalyst for their careers. Come on, give me some names.
You have guys like Kevin Hart and Nick Cannon and Katt Williams, and Mr. Cedric was already on his way, Cedric the Entertainer, but he had come and graced the stage. But he would tell me stories about meeting Martin in there, and him and Martin saying, man, we got to work together. Next thing you know, Cedric is in Big Mama's house too.
Tiffany Haddish talked about it.
Tiffany Haddish was trying to get in. Tiffany Haddish wasn't there yet. She was using fake IDs to get in.
Yeah, because she is a little younger, right?
Yeah, but she wasn't ready yet. But she went and got ready. You know, she ready.
She ready.
She went and got ready.
Right.
Again, y'all, I'm doing the research, so I just went over to Guy Torry documentary over on Amazon Prime. Y'all, it looked like it's gonna be real good. I only watched a few minutes of it just to skim through to see if I can find some of this evidence in regards to who was there and who actually performed. I didn't get all the way through it. I'm about to finish watching it after I get done making this Katt Williams content, because I probably got about 2 more videos in me. But from what little I did see, there was no evidence of Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer, or Tiffany Haddish performing there. Not to say that they didn't show up to view other comics, but I didn't see that they themselves performed on that stage. But again, I gotta finish watching it, so let me do that now. Leave your thoughts, comments, and opinions down below, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. See ya.